Good morning everyone, I'm Amiir Fatihurrum from 1 Bantul Junior High School. Thank you for tuning in. Over the next few minutes, I'll be guiding you through some of today's most important and reliable news updates. Stay with us as we explore the latest development and insights. On 17th August 2024, Indonesians across the nation mark Independence Day with a variety of ceremonies and events. The celebration extended beyond government institutions and schools to include all sectors of society. In the days leading up to the main event, there were competitions and communal prayers. The central ceremony featured a flag-raising event held at both the historic Merdeka Palace in Jakarta and the new capital, Nusantara. However, this year's festivities have sparked concern over whether the new capital was fully prepared for such an important occasion. Mulyana, a construction worker at Nusantara, explained that he and his team had spent 9 months building a ministry office that was partially used for the event. Despite infrastructure challenges, he explained that they had worked around the clock for 5 months and, due to limited access, it took them 2 to 3 hours just to move materials with heavy equipment. He added, when he first arrived a year ago, the site lacked sufficient water and electricity. The ceremony was attended by hundreds of local residents and construction workers, with unfinished buildings visible in the background. Public policy experts such as Payudarjo Skuryadi from Gajah Mada University have criticized the rising cost, attributing them to rushed preparations and incomplete infrastructure. Payu noted that the increased budget was a consequence of the decisions made in haste due to the site's unpreparedness. Critics suggest that the extra spending may be a political move by President Jokowi to promote the new capital, even as the nation grapples with economic challenges. In response, the government has defended the increased cost, saying they were necessary to ensure a fitting celebration across both locations. State Secretary Pratikno and Presidential Chief of Staff Muldoko argued that the extra expenditure was essential to make this year's events special. They maintain that given the dual location nature of the ceremony in Nusantara and Jakarta, the additional funds were justified. Despite criticism regarding luxury vehicles rentals, officials insisted that the money was being used responsibly to honor Indonesia's independence and demonstrate the country's progress. The decision to hold ceremonies in both locations reflects Indonesia's ongoing transitions to its new capital, Nusantara. In Nusantara, only 1,300 guests were invited due to infrastructure limitation, with a morning flag raising and evening flag lowering ceremony. In contrast, the Jakarta ceremony hosted around 3,000 attendees. This arrangement highlights the difficulties of staging large events in a newly established capital while maintaining the tradition of Independence Day. Public opinion on the matter remains divided. Some view the increased budget as an investment in showcasing Indonesia's future, while others believe it to be unnecessary expense during tough economic times. This ongoing debate illustrates the broader issue of balancing national pride with fiscal responsibility. As the celebration continues, it's likely that this discussion will persist, prompting further reflection on the nation's priorities. And that concludes our coverage for today. Thank you for joining us as we delve into the key issues surrounding Indonesia Independence Day. I'm Amiir Fatihurrum, and it's been a pleasure bringing you the news. Stay informed, stay engaged, and have a wonderful day ahead.